locations exposing ghost stories that the public and business owners would rather left untold. Then a tour of the aforementioned haunted mansion where ghosts of past residents from the 1800s reside, plus a lot of surprises to discover. Next, experience Gertrude's after hours. Did I mention Gertrude is the mansion's most famous ghost? Maybe she'll show up. And you finish up the tour at Gertrude's Lounge in the haunted basement of the mansion with refreshments and Q&A. The trolleys are climate controlled and the mansion is restored to perfection. Check out MinneapolisTrolleyTours.com for more information. Have you ever met someone who not only can help you on a deep spiritual level, but also potentially change your life? Refined Divine is an extremely gifted psychic medium who travels the nation and lives right here in the Midwest. And she offers mediumship, mentorship, house and business parties, energy healing, palm readings, and so much more. Refined Divine has helped thousands, and she can help you.
Hi, this is Psychic Medium Deb. I cannot wait to hear from you. You can go to refineddivinepsychic.com.
With your AM 950 weather, I'm Brett Johnson. Look for clear skies tonight with a low around 58, Saturday sunny with a high near 70, and Sunday sunny with a high around 67. Crooners is your go-to classic supper club, offering world-class entertainment and 4-star dining. Catch top artists in the main stage showroom, Dunsmore Jazz Room, or outdoors at the Belvedere under the stars. Or stop by Maggie's Lounge where there's no cover and no reservations. Visit croonersmn.com for details.
Portions of the following program may be pre-recorded.
The views expressed and the opinions given by the individual host, guest, random reptoid, or chupacabra may not necessarily reflect those of AM 950 Radio, its affiliates, or its sponsors. Now, it's time to step into the unknown. There are things people experience but never talk about. A shadow moving in the corner, flickering of the lights, a disembodied voice. We invite you to talk with us. Share your story, share your experience, because this isn't just your story. This is our story. This is GhostBox Radio with Greg Walken.
Casual Friday. Casual Friday. Casual Friday on GhostBox Radio.
And this is GhostBox Radio on AM 950, where every night we talk about the paranormal, ufology, Bigfoot, and so much more. My name is Greg Bakken. Thank you very much for joining us. We are live. First of all, it is Friday. Thank you very much. And we are live from the Swenson Family Farm near Grand Falls, Minnesota. And we are really excited to be here tonight. And so I just wanted to thank everybody for coming out here. And thank you. It's going to be a great weekend. We'll talk a little bit about that here in a second. We got some, and thank you all for the applause, by the way. That means a lot. That's really good. And tonight we're giving away Renaissance Festival tickets, which we're really excited about. And we'll just stay tuned for that. We got some guests that we're going to be talking about the Swenson Family Farm, in case you've not heard of it. Really amazing and wonderful communication from there. And we're currently in the house, and we're upstairs in the chapel. And prior to the start of the show, the gentleman who built this house, along with his daughter, and they alone built this house, Olaf. I have asked Olaf, asking for his permission to do the show from up here, because we respect everybody, and we want to make sure that everyone is happy with what we're doing. We don't want to offend. We don't want to make anyone angry with us. But we also asked Olaf if he wants to take part in the show tonight. He is more than welcome to do so. And we have people here who have already seen shadows earlier. And Olaf, whatever you'd like to do, you are more than welcome to do so. We just ask that you don't take us off the air. That's all that we're asking for tonight. Meanwhile, in Eden Prairie, we have Adam. And how are you doing tonight, Adam? I feel like I haven't seen you since like Monday or something, right?
Yeah, I don't think we've actually been in each other's presence since Monday. No wonder I'm feeling so much happier. No, I'm kidding. No, but my request to Olaf.
On that thing, by the way. Anyway, go ahead. Yes.
My request to Olaf goes off is the same. Yeah, please do not pull us off the air, whatever you do.
If you do, Adam will have to take over the show, and I'm sure
Nobody
that will be fantastic. So yesterday, Adam, I was over at the Minnesota State Fair, the Minnesota Great Get Together, the Minnesota human sardine can, and that was pretty amazing. And I wanted to share with you because we were out there for the Gailey Show. If you missed that, check it out. It's on Spotify, and it was really good. But the thing was, I had to bring some equipment with me, and I took the public transportation, which I'm going to say the public transportation portion of the state fair is very, very good. It is very easy to get on a bus at a park and ride. They'll take you to where you need to go, and you go into the fair. When you leave, you just find where that bus is picking you up, which is the same place to drop you off, and you're good to go. But that was great, and I'm wearing all black because that is the official color of Greg when it comes to clothing. And I'm walking in, and I have this duffel bag full of equipment that I need to use to help with the live radio show. And I'm carrying this duffel bag, and I mean, you might as well put on the side of the bag something like "I'm a bomb" or something, because it's very, black sunglasses, black shirt, black duffel bag, and I'm just walking. I'm by myself. And get in there, and the guy who's the security person, he's like, I go through the metal detector that dings, surprisingly, right? And I go and I get in, and he's like, okay, go. We need to search your bag. Not a problem. I put my bag down. He's opening up, and I'm just like, I'm part of AM 950, and we're doing a live radio show for over at the Native Roots Trading Post. So that's why I have all this equipment. He barely takes one piece out, puts it back, and goes, okay, that's good enough. And I'm just like, I'm kind of thinking that maybe a couple seconds more wouldn't have gone amiss. I'm not doing anything wrong, but even I didn't feel safe after that. I'm the one that he was searching. Like, don't you want to search me more? I mean, come on, do your job. And so, but then again, I got in like the human sardine line, and we're just kind of, I don't know where. I mean, it's like once you get into the wrong like walking group, you're not going to where you want to go. They're going to take you like to the other direct side of the state fair or something. It was really incredible. Now, when I was telling that story, I heard something like a kind of a something like. Did you hear that, Adam? Did you hear anything?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if someone was adjusting in a chair or what.
No, I don't think it was.
Okay.
No, I mean, everyone is on benches, and I'm on a chair, and I'm not really moving, so I don't think so. But yeah, that was really interesting, wasn't it? So if anyone out there is hearing anything or see anything, because I have a camera going the other direction of me, make sure that if you see anything on camera, let us know in the comments. Let us know. If you're listening on the radio, just know, too, that you can watch us on GhostBox Radio with Greg Bakken on Facebook, and you can see what we're doing here as well. If you've been hearing other stuff.
I just asked Paul if he cleared his throat because I heard the.
Were you clearing your throat? No. I mean, and it's funny that we're saying this because downstairs before the show, we were all kind of saying it felt like it's shifting. And that's very much something on paranormal investigation is when the entire location, there is a shift. Doesn't mean bad by anything, but that's just how it is. Courtney in the comments says, you sound like you're echoing sort of, and that's because we are in a very big hall. And what Paul's going to tell us is the house that was built, the second floor of this house is a big chapel. 38 feet by 38 by 38, and it's a high vaulted ceiling, literally vaulted, and so sound is just going all over the place here. It's beautiful. It is so wonderful. So, yeah, Adam, you're missing out. This is a good location. Good people here.
It sounds like a good time, and I know you were telling me that you guys are investigating there tomorrow night.
Yeah,
and someone will be sleeping in that chapel?
Very possibly, very possibly. I mean, Paul has slept in here a few times, right? Yeah. So
Now that
yeah.
is something that is something I think I would like to do. To be honest with you, I honestly would like to do that.
So in the past, some of the times that we've been here a couple times before. It's, and we've been very grateful that we've been invited back, because this isn't a place that you can just go in and investigate. There's a lot to that, and we're going to talk a little bit about that too. But we've been very fortunate to be invited back, and the thing about that is, one of the times that we've been here, we've had recorders going. AJ, who is a fantastic investigator, he had recorders going, and we were sleeping downstairs, and there was nothing the whole night. We didn't hear a thing from up here in the chapel. And he plays back the recordings, and it's a whole like about 10-15 minutes. And this is over the course of the night, because it's like one of those settings on the recorders that only starts recording when the sound actually happens. And it's stuff shuffling around up here, big bangs, like getting ready for church or something, like for service, it kind of sounds like. And we were trying to debate whether or not we were here, that there was one of the recordings, whether it's this or something else, where there's like some piano keys being played as well. Amazing stuff. I mean, just truly wonderful. I mean, this is what you want. And, we talk about the people who are all about the scare factor. But the reality is that this, to me, this is the paranormal investigation I want to do, where we're learning about the people who lived here, and we're being able to take that and find out more about them, and come at them at a level of respect and kindness. And one of his daughters, and I've been here before, one of his daughters, her and I have had amazing communication back and forth. And so, it's fantastic. We got a question in the comments here. Does that put us near Boyd, Minnesota? I don't remember where.
About 15, 20 miles from Boyd.
Okay, about 15, 20 miles from Boyd. Okay, that makes sense. All right. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty exciting here, and we'll talk more about it, because there is an event coming up. Was it the 27th and 28th? Okay, well, I'll get that, because we'll talk about that after the break, because there is an event coming up here, 26th and 27th. 26th, 27th here, an investigation, 2 nights, right, that we're leading and working on behalf of the Swenson Family Farm. And we're going to talk about that, because Paul's been a part of these investigations and and we're going to talk about a little bit about the history of the place, but it's pretty incredible. I want to take an early break tonight, because I want to get Paul in here, and I also want to talk about some other things. So Adam, what I want to do, for those that are listening who are interested, we're going to give away 2 tickets to the Renaissance Festival. Let's do caller number 3. 2 tickets for the Renaissance Festival. Give us a call, 952-946-6205. That's 952-946-6205. And if you please stick around, because we're going to give another pair away later in the program. But we are in a wonderfully haunted, beautiful house that has some great history. We're going to talk about that. We're going to take a break. When we come back, don't go anywhere. You're listening to GhostBox Radio on AM 950.
What if one day could open your heart, spark your spirit, and connect you to your most authentic self? That day is Saturday, August 23rd from 10 to 6 at the Litz Rock Shops Woo Woo Festival at the Taylors Falls Memorial Community Center, located at 312 Government Street in Taylors Falls. Explore tarot, oracle, psychic, and mediumship readings. Listen to inspiring speakers covering fascinating metaphysical topics. Soak in the calm tones of live hand music. Shop handcrafted goods, crystals, metaphysical tools, books, and more. It's just $5 cash at the door as a free will offering. And remember, Taylors Falls is a destination. Come out for the festival and stay to explore the natural beauty, historic charm, and energy of this incredible town. And yes, there will be walking tacos.
The Let's Rock Shops Woo Festival, Saturday, August 23rd, from 10 to 6 at 312 Government Street, Taylors Falls Memorial Community Center. Just $5 at the door. Come for the woo, stay for the wonder, and the walking tacos. Greg Bakken here. Like you, I love good, fresh, delicious food. I want to tell you about this treasure in Roseville called Mavericks Roast Beef. Mavericks has the best roast beef sandwiches I've ever had, made fresh every order. Add fries or onion rings dropped in the fryer when ordered, and you have a winning combination. Mavericks Real Roast Beef has a lot more than roast beef, so check out their website, mavericksbeef.com, or check out their restaurant on Lexington in Roseville.
Step into a world where magic and merriment come alive. Discover fantastical creatures, behold thrilling jousts, and meet your favorite characters of old. From rib-tickling gestures to spellbinding performances, the adventure never ends. Meet stories that will last through the ages at the most magical village on earth, the Minnesota Renaissance Festival. Plan your visit today at renaissancefest.com. Huzzah!
Casual Friday. Casual Friday. Casual Friday on GhostBox Radio.
And it is Casual Friday here in GhostBox Radio. We are live from the Swenson family farm in nearby Grand Falls, Minnesota. How cool. Yeah, there we are. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us tonight. We love doing these lives, and we do know, and hopefully we're all in sync, that the internet's kind of spotty over here, so just thank you for your patience with us if we get taken out or anything. I have with me tonight Paul, and Paul, you're part of the Historical Society here, correct?
Yes, I'm on the board of directors of the Chippewa County Historical Society, and welcome to the Swenson Farm. This is one of our crown jewels, part of our museum complex that we operate.
And so I think because you should come out here to really experience it, and it operates as a museum every weekend generally, right?
Yes, it's one of the Minnesota's best kept secrets.
Really,
it's hard to get us when we're open. It's only open limited hours. Memorial weekend to Labor Day weekend, Saturdays, Sundays, 1 to 5. So odds are you drive by, we're not open. So if you plan a trip, come on the weekends. And with our paranormal weekends, it's kind of year round. In fact, Greg and I were talking maybe doing a Christmas one this year.
Yeah, by the way, Char, we're talking about maybe doing a Christmas one. So you two were doing your wonderful, you were doing your gallery. When you two were doing your gallery, we were just making all sorts of plans and talking about stuff. Yeah, we weren't idle over here. We had stuff to talk about.
We had Christmas in the Village one Saturday in December right away. And then it'd be great to maybe tie in that same night, have a paranormal Christmas out here.
Yeah.
It's something to think of.
Yeah, you approve? Okay, good. That's all that matters. So, folks, stay tuned to that. And also, before we go too much further, I want to say that Swenson Family Farm has a Facebook page, right?
Yeah, I believe it's part of the Chippewa County Historical Society Facebook as well.
Yeah, and so, I mean, that's a way to look at stuff, and we're going to be promoting stuff as well. And we have an event coming up here, a paranormal weekend event coming up here September 26th and 27th. And we'll make sure, if you look for Swenson Family Farm on Facebook or wherever, but Shar and I will make sure that we have it on our pages as well. It's currently on Shar's page as well. It's not on mine because I'm Greg, and that's how I handle things, but I'll make sure it's there and that we're starting to really kind of get that out because this is a really fascinating place. And there's so much history, and it's like I don't really know where to go with this. But Paul, I mean, everything that we're looking at here, we're on the second level. We are in this very well-built house and this beautiful barn. And Olaf and his daughter built this themselves, right?
Yes, Olaf and his wife Ingeborg and son Sven moved here in 1873 and settled here. They stayed with his father, who was a widower, about a quarter mile from here. His name was Sven Knudsen, and if you know Norwegian names, your last name is named after your father, so that's where he gets Olaf Svensson.
Oh,
That's
awesome.
So, but Sven Petter was the oldest boy. He passed away, so Katie was the next oldest. And obviously, from what we see, Katie was probably the apple of Olaf's eye. They did everything together. They built the barns, a huge timber barn in the 1880s, which is on the National Register. They built the grist mill, and they built this house from 1901 to 1903. 22-room mansion. It's got 52 doors, 59 windows. And we're in the crown jewel of that. It's a 38 by 38 foot chapel. As you mentioned, vaulted ceilings. It's covered in tin. It's an echo chamber. And it makes that tape recording that much more dramatic that none of us heard all the banging and dragging sounds going on. And I think that's online where you can go back and listen to that. And ironically, we had a camera set up as well, but the audio on the camera did not pick that up, just the tape recorder. So we're in this fantastic room. It's a very peaceful, quiet place, and it's really a joy to be at. So I'd recommend coming out to one of our events. We've been doing this for 2 years now. Last year, we were just getting our feet wet, learning how to do this with 2 groups out. Both worked wonderfully. I've had long ties here, and I'm a little protective of the Swensons, so we don't just let any group come in.
No.
We're well satisfied with the 2 we have. We might expand at some point, but as of now, catch one of the events we've got going on.
Absolutely, check it out. Now, how old were you the first time you were in this house?
So, ironically, Olaf, he's an eccentric genius, kind of a bit mad, and he had a religious conversion when he came to this country. And what he ended up doing is, besides building this chapel, is that he would preach to the public and was very devout. He found religion was too lenient, so he wanted a stricter version of religion. So he went from Norwegian Lutherists, eventually left the Baptists, and would preach to his own. So he would have a captive audience because there were very few churches in the area. So the neighbors came here as well as his family. So over time, part of the strictness that he would put on his family and his neighbors is he made sure that his family would never marry and would remain celibate. And for the reason, well, we don't know. So there's very few actual Swenson descendants. One daughter left the family and got married. So there are some descendants. She was disinherited. But the last son and daughter made it to the 1960s, and they died within a few days of each other. And John, on his deathbed, willed this to the Chippewa County Historical Society.
Oh, wow.
If his sister Emma had lived, we probably wouldn't be here. So because of
And it appears we have lost connection with them there at the Swenson house. As soon as we get it back, we will bring you more from the Swenson house, as it appears they have lost internet coverage. I will go ahead and leave that up in case they do pop in. But since we do have this time, we do have some other paranormal news. Once again, if they come back, I will break back into them there at the Swenson house. But we do have more sightings of the UFOs or UAPs, if you will, over New Jersey. The latest one happened just a few days ago on Saturday, August 12th, around midnight in Phillipsburg, New Jersey. The latest news on that is, once again, it is about the size of an SUV is what they are estimating the size of this latest UAP. And it looks like we might have them back. And no, we do not have them back yet. But they did manage. There has been new footage released comes out August 8th. And I believe we have them back.
Because it's right, and it's not, the internet has not gone down.
Greg, can you hear me out there?
I can hear you, but we are kind of, we're in and out.
Yep. We've got you going in and out. We will try to get back to Greg here
Talking
in
about the background here.
And as you can see that they are at the Swenson family farm. And as soon as we get a full connection back, we will get back to that Swenson family farm here in Minnesota.
Finish the show. Do you want us to not talk about you?
And for those of you who were listening, they were talking about
right.
Olaf, his family, when we lost the internet. And now you can kind of hear Greg coming in and out asking Olaf for permission to continue the broadcast, which for those of you who before the broadcast began, we actually were asking the spirits there at the Swenson family farm to help with our broadcast and not knock it down. But as you can see, they have knocked it down once they started talking about the Swenson family and the fact that Mr. Swenson, Olaf Swenson, did not want anyone to marry out of the family, and one daughter did. And on his deathbed, Olaf Swenson willed the mansion as well as the second floor that they are in. And we're going to try and get them back here shortly. Let's see. Do we have Greg? Are you back now?
I think we are for a little bit, at least until the internet. And we won't go into any more, right? If you want to know about the background of the Swenson family farm, check it out. It's a very fantastic place. And people should come out and see it, especially the work that Olaf has put into this along with Katie, his daughter. So yeah, this is cool.
It is very, very fascinating place.
And I do feel like there's a certain thing where maybe possibly some history doesn't want to be broadcast.
I'd agree.
Yeah, it kind of feels that way a little bit. So we're not going to talk anymore about that. We asked Olaf, can you let us finish up the show? We'd be greatly appreciated. We could certainly talk about how much we love this place, and being here about 3 or 4 times now. I mean, it's something to look forward to. And Paul, the one thing that I think is really important about this too is that you love this place.
Yeah, I literally have been here almost 60 years on and off. From being a little boy helping around here, being here as a tour guide. Then life kind of got in the way, and I went to grad school and had a practice. So I was gone out of the picture for about 40 years, and just recently came back in the last couple of years and joined the board of the Historical Society. And one of the projects I thought would be interesting would be to set up a paranormal event at the Swenson farm. It's long been rumored to be haunted. It's been written up in books about it, rumors here and there.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, let's get a couple of reputable groups out here and just see what happens. And it's been a lot of fun, a little bit of a learning curve, but we've been finding some fascinating stuff. And it's a really laid back atmosphere. It's not spooky. I slept up here in the chapel just a few weeks ago. And got woken up twice with a REM pod playing Amazing Grace and all the flashy lights. So I found that kind of comforting. So a variety of other things going on, but I find it to be a peaceful, not spooky place.
Since you've been doing these investigations with other teams, and including us, is there like a favorite moment that you can
Well, my favorite so far, and I'm looking directly at it, has to do with the chandelier hanging from the ceiling here in the chapel. It's about 15 feet off the floor. And we notice it's got an inverted tripod that should be resting on the ceiling to support this massive chandelier. But it's hanging down about 3 feet, and that's always bothered me a little bit. So we were talking, an investigator and I, about what do you think? Do you think to light all these oil lamps, you need to lower that? So we wondered if you had to go up into the attic to lower it, or the cable ran through the ceiling and came out in a different room. And the investigator's daughter was with him at the time and had an ovulus, and she goes, "We just got 3 words." And the words fit perfectly into the conversation. And the words were above, drop, and pull. And so essentially it was answering her questions in live time. So it was a cognizant person or being, aware of what was going on, answering her questions. And very fascinating. And what I liked about that is, with a house like this, we get less answers to a question. However, if we're talking about them, if we're complimenting Katie and Olaf about their nice workmanship, then the boys in and talk to us that way. So as long as there's a third party in the conversation, we get a lot more of interesting feedback.
And so this chandelier is gas?
It's oil lamp.
Oil lamp, okay. Because I see like the mirrors on, or whatever,
I
right?
think those are, it's designed to be up close to the ceiling and to keep the soot off the ceiling.
Sure. Oh, sure.
Heat deflectors is what they are. And it turns out the cable runs into an adjacent room here, so you don't have to go up into the attic.
So it's just like over.
Yeah, it's going right through the tin ceiling and coming out right behind it.
That is really cool. I was asked if I can announce the Facebook page for this farm. I don't know if this is right anymore because there doesn't seem to be anything recently on here. It's like September 2022.
Yeah, so I would just log into the Chippewa County Historical Society. It might be under Historic Chippewa City.
Sure.
But it's based out of Montevideo. So Google search those and you'll get right to the website.
And there's a village out there as well.
Yeah,
right?
our second crown jewel is we have an actual pioneer village with like 25 buildings, something like that. And one of my projects besides working with this is we're just moving a 1870s log cabin down to the village, and we got down to the bare logs, so it's really good shape. So come on down, look at that. We'd love it if you donate towards the renovation. And so we have 2 main sites, and our third site is actually the Lac of Parle Indian Mission on Lac of Parle Lake. So we have 3 main areas that we work with.
And I think the donation part is important to talk about. If can people donate for renovation and just general upkeep without coming out here?
Yeah, and you could contact Barb Usman. You'll find her on the web pages. And once again, if you want to donate, the Swanson Farm needs renovation. It's on the National Register, which is good, but also not good because we can only have certified technicians do repairs. So,
like recognized by them?
Yeah. And we're writing grant proposals, things like that. But so as we're talking about this, we're looking at areas of disrepair where the wallpaper's hanging and tin ceilings need to be painted and repaired. Still in very good shape, but if you'd like to earmark your donation for the Swenson Farm, that'd easily be done as well.
That's nice. And I just remember while the gallery was going on, you and I were sitting on the porch, just looking out, and it was just absolutely beautiful. This is, I think it's so true when you say it's a hidden gem of Minnesota, because I could probably ask a lot of people about it, and they may not know what it is, and that's kind of our job. And especially for my show to try to get people to know what it is. And although it's not like for our paranormal investigator friends, a place that you could just like book to do a paranormal investigation, you are welcome to come out to the museum when it's open and check it out. That doesn't mean you do an investigation at that time either. But we also are doing, like, for example, the Paranormal Weekend on September 26th and 27th. It's 2 nights. We were just really excited walking down the street in Montevideo today before we came out here, and Char stops over next to the Hollywood Theater, and one of the flyers about us is just hanging on. Well, that was a really, really kind of a fun moment. I enjoyed that.
They're good about promoting.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was really nice. Yeah, I mean, we've had a
And it appears we may have just lost them again. Once we get them back, we'll of course bring them right back on. But as you heard,
I can't. I was just, I don't know if you're still around, Adam, but I was going to say, let's take a break.
All right, we will do that. We'll take a break and be right back with more GhostBox here on AM 9.
Greg Bakken here. I love historic tours in Minneapolis and seeing everything it has to offer. But if you know me, I like to include a little spooky in my tours, which is why I found the perfect combination. Minneapolis Trolley Tours does this amazing candlelight ghost tour that you have to check out. It's an extremely immersive experience. It's a trolley trip that starts out at a haunted mansion, traveling around Minneapolis locations, exposing ghost stories that the public and business owners would rather left untold. Then a tour of the aforementioned haunted mansion where ghosts of past residents from the 1800s reside, plus a lot of surprises to discover. Next, experience Gertrude's After Hours. Did I mention Gertrude is the mansion's most famous ghost? Maybe she'll show up. And you finish up the tour at Gertrude's Lounge in the haunted basement of the mansion with refreshments and Q&A. The trolleys are climate controlled and the mansion is restored to perfection. Check out MinneapolisTrolleyTours.com for more information. Greg Bakken here. I've told you about the out-of-the-world roast beef sandwiches at Maverick's Real Roast Beef, but I haven't told you about their Philly steak sandwiches, turkey bacon avocado sandwich, BLT, crispy chicken, fish sandwiches, brisket, or pulled pork. Okay, you get the idea. They make a lot of delicious food to the same standard as their famous roast beef sandwiches, and now I'm starving. I'm going to go to Maverick's Real Roast Beef off Lexington and Roseville, and you need to go too. Check out their menu at mavericksbeef.com. Are you one of thousands of individuals who know you have psychic abilities but don't know how to tap into your higher self? Refined Divine is an extremely gifted psychic medium who offers classes that can help you reach your goals. Refined Divine holds classes Monday and Thursday at her 2 locations and via Zoom. Classes consist of manifestation, learning psychic abilities, shadow work, and healing trauma. Refined Divine has helped thousands, and she can help you.
This is Psychic Medium Deb. You can go to refineddivinepsychic.com.
Casual Friday. Casual Friday. Casual Friday on GhostBox Radio.
And we are live from the Swenson Family Farm, off and on. Thank you, Adam, for keeping the show going while it's very choppy over here. It hasn't been this way all evening, but it seems like we got to be kind of careful, I think, what we're talking about tonight. You're listening to GhostBox Radio. It is Casual Friday, and join me Monday on the program as on July 27th, 1995, anchor for KIMT in Mason City, Jody Husentrud, had been, she disappeared. It looked like there was some sort of struggle. There looked to be some sort of, something horrible happened. She'd never been heard from again. And we have on the program Monday a gentleman by the name of Scott Fuller from findingjody.com. And we're going to be talking about this case and what happened. There's a new Hulu docudrama or docuseries, I should say, that's called The Last Broadcast. And this was having what happened to her in Mason City is eerily close to where I was, in the sense that I started my career at KUIC in Mankato. We weren't too far apart, and I worked with a lot of anchors and reporters who were young women who were they were the focus of the city, which Jody was, and which led to her disappearance. We're all pretty sure, but we're going to talk with Scott about that. Do not miss that on Monday on GhostBox Radio. I have with me Ms. Char Savoy, that you may have heard on such other radio programs as this one. And we're doing this investigation together. This weekend is more of a we bring out the folks who have taken the class with us, our paranormal class. We've talked about that before. This is when people take a class with us, we take them to a location and let them try out what they learned over the course of the last 6 weeks. We believe we're going to be doing another course in early October, right?
It starts on October 6th. I did get it up the other
Okay, so it is starting October 6th. It's a 6-week course. You can read all about it. It's over on sharvinity.com. And do you look up, is there there's a thing for classes, right?
I think it's under the immersive workshops, and then
Okay.
you go to the paranormal dimensions and supernatural. Also is on my Facebook page.
And this is a 6-week course, and we truly believe there are other people that do it like in a 2-hour course, whatever, and everyone has their own way of doing these things, but we truly believe that being able to have a course about the paranormal, that we dive into so many facets about it, that this is a 6-week wonderful course. A lot of people have taken it. Lisa's with us. She took it, but it was 5 weeks back then. So do you feel cheated?
A little.
You want your money back?
No.
Okay, good, because you're not good at it. But it's a lot of fun, and it's for some life-changing.
Very.
So, and that's not because of us. We do play a huge part in this, but I mean, it's also about the ability to for people to open up and discover what's been in them the whole time. And so once again, go over to sharvinity.com. Immersive what now?
Immersive workshops.
Immersive workshops. Go there, and the class is there starting October 6th.
Correct.
And we've had over 100 people take this, right?
Close to it, yeah.
At least close to it, and really, people have been very, very complimentary about it. And the people who are going to be out here this weekend are people, like I said, who've taken the course, and we're gonna see what they learned, and that's the thing about paranormal investigating. You learn at your own pace. You have your own experiences. I'm excited to see what they do, because we don't really take part this weekend. We will watch, and if they need us, right? But
it's their investigations. I'm really excited to see how this goes for them too. And such a great, amazing location, and we're just so grateful to be here.
Absolutely, we are grateful to be here. And Barb and Paul, thank you so much for allowing us. It's just so much fun, and like I said, Paul and I are sitting on the porch while you all were doing the work tonight, and just such a fun conversation. Because Paul knows so much about so many things, and it just was really fun just to be a sponge and just listen to just some really great history. And your passion about this is infectious, quite honestly. So really, really appreciate you, Paul, so much. So yeah, this is great. And then once again, we are doing the event here, September 26th, 27th, paranormal investigation, and be able to, and we will be investigating that night.
Yes.
And then we will also be allowing other people to investigate.
It'll be a great time. I'm excited for it. It's 2 nights, and it's a 4-hour investigation. There's a VIP ticket that you can pay to do a little extra, more intimate investigation afterwards as well. And it's all helping the Historical Society. So it's all helping to go towards a certain farm, like Paul mentioned, for repairs and stuff. And we're just grateful to be able to help with that.
So cool.
We did a reveal last year, and it was so amazing. We had such good evidence and such a good time taking people through the house that we agreed to come back and do a full-on investigation. So I'm really excited for that. It's gonna be a good time.
And if anyone hasn't gotten this from our talking about it all this evening, this place is active.
It is, and it's very active in a different way, but in a very amazing way.
And positive.
Yeah.
I think it's positive.
Oh,
and,
very positive.
And you know, I do think that some of what our loss of technology tonight may have something to do with, you know, but it doesn't matter, because if that's the case, then that's awesome, because honestly, that's what we're looking for here.
Yeah, it's very, this is someone's home.
Yes.
This is somebody's home, and to display their personal life can be a little overwhelming for someone, and I understand that, especially somebody that is from a different time frame that is like, whoa, you, what? You know, so I understand that, so there's no hard feelings about that. We're trying to be as respectful as we can, and we're just really excited that we'll welcome us in here.
I just am in awe of that we're in a room on the second floor that was built by two people.
This house, Ola and Katie, you are in here listening at this moment, which I think you probably are.
I think so.
This is absolutely a work of art. Your workmanship on this house is absolutely beyond beautiful. It is so sturdy. It is so brilliant. I'm so impressed with it. Bravo to you guys for doing that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I was wondering if that's some feedback, though. The feedback?
I thought it was.
I thought so too when she was talking, right?
But this entire time, as I'm sitting here, the floor is like
Vibrating for you?
Yeah.
I tell you something, and I have the witness here. I asked Ola if he could let you in.
Yeah, when I came in
I know.
the other day, I said, may I please come in, and I didn't feel that barrier.
I know, but after you're there, we still asked, you know, I know you did, but also like we also did as well.
Okay.
So
that explains why
I don't know.
I've been able to be in here, but yeah, I'm vibrating under, I don't think he wants to be in here much longer.
Well, hope, you know, we're not going to be in here much longer.
Yeah, this is a sacred place to be, and so we don't want to overstay. But you know, thank you, Ola, for letting us be here and to share this and to help repair some of the things that you are no longer able to do in the house, because we know you love this house and you've worked really hard on this house, and we just want to give back as much as we can to help.
What did you hear?
I'm hearing noises. It's coming from like
The corner?
downstairs in the corner.
Downstairs.
Yeah.
So, you know, and here's the thing, and we're going in and out, I see. You know, the thing is too, and folks might be wondering, why is Shar saying all this stuff? And this is something you've learned in our class. And I don't know if a lot of investigators really do that, is, you know, the recognition of where we are. The first and foremost. That's because I'm wearing big old headphones here. I can't hear a thing.
No, there's a big bang downstairs. I don't know.
A bang downstairs.
Check that out. She's not going alone.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, no. Let us know. Report back. We have about 7 minutes for the program, so make sure you use a flashlight going downstairs.
No, this is. I mean, I'm really grateful, and I really hope Olaf really understands and knows that we really are grateful to be here. And this is just such a beautiful place, and I'm just so in awe of it. I mean, even just walking around here, it's like this is sturdy. Like this house is what 122 years old.
At least, yep.
And it's solid.
Yeah.
It doesn't creak. It's not sloped. It's like they really built an amazing house.
It's incredible here. Yeah,
it's incredible.
And I did hear it again, though.
Yeah, there's.
I don't think it was you this time.
No, it wasn't me.
It's so. I mean, folks, once again, we're in an active location doing the show tonight.
Yeah.
And it doesn't bother us in the least. We just love it. We love it. You know, the more the merrier. Lisa and Paul are going downstairs because they heard a bang downstairs. And once again, stuff just doesn't bang. You know, this is like Shark says, a very solid house.
It is. And like in the basement, impresses me more than anything.
Yeah.
The floor is, there's no cracks, there's no nothing. It's like poured the cement like last week.
It totally is.
It's amazing.
And then all the stonework that he has back downstairs, because there is, I won't go into it, because you find it out when you get here.
Yeah.
But I mean, when Paul says that calls him a genius, that's not hyperbole.
Yeah. He was very multi-talented, very smart, just very crafty. I don't even know, I can barely tie my shoes sometimes. So, the fact that he could do all these things is just absolutely mind-blowing and amazing.
Okay, what's the report?
It's freezing outside, so the screen door.
I'm starting to get a little wind.
So, and here's a good thing too, and we have some time left. This is another thing that we love about our class and the folks that have gone through our class investigate. We weren't there, so Lisa is completely, and so is Paul, very honest. It's like they debunked it, and that's how it should be. Not everyone does it though, but to be able to come back and say, oh, it was something flapping, that's not defeat. That's just a good investigator. That is clearly all that is, a very good investigator, and we wouldn't expect anything less from anybody. We obviously that's how we all do it, but there are those who might be like, whatever, and that's just because there's plenty that goes on here.
Yeah.
It's just because you get something that flaps. We were here, we were talking about this, and the three of us had heard this, Paul and Sean and myself, doing an investigation up here, and there was a large bang on the door slammed downstairs.
It slammed.
Yeah. And that was incredidible. And it got, if they wanted our attention, they got it.
Well, and as you were saying earlier, this house is very solid. It shook this
Shook
house.
the house.
And this house is very not shakeable. So, and the best part was we all just kind of stopped and looked at each other like, should we go check that out? Really calmly.
Yeah.
Maybe. That was kind of loud.
That was kind of loud because it's like, this is.
But then it slammed the second time. And
Yeah.
It really got our attention.
It slammed the second time. Yeah. That was. This is why I know we love what we do and we love being here because it's just good. It's a good place to investigate. Yeah. It's just nice, nothing harmful, nothing dark, and just a good history that you're able to pretty much, you can trace pretty quickly. And only the Swenson family owned this house.
Yeah. Right. It's all two generations.
Two generations
lived here.
That's incredible.
So it's been a museum for almost 60 years.
Yeah, because I asked you earlier, it's like, what year did it become a museum? Because Mary Higgins Clark book, I was like, okay, that was 82. So what was happening here at the time? And you're like, well, it was a museum. And I said, always is, And it's like, it's been a museum since you said 69, right?
67.
67. Yeah. 67. So are you still hearing stuff?
Yeah, the door did it while we were down there. So that's, and it
Okay.
sounded just like it.
I don't know, Adam. I don't know if you can even. I don't even know if we're still on the air, but Adam, you got to check this place out.
I do want to check this place out. And a little side note as well. If you go back and listen to this last segment here with you and Shar, as soon as you guys first started talking about it's built solid, I could have swore I heard oak underneath your voices. Oak.
Interesting.
Male voice say oak right after Shar goes, yeah, it's built solid, and I hear oak. So you might want to go back and give that one a listen.
It's I certainly will. That's pretty incredible actually. That but I'm not surprised. And we asked Olaf if he could possibly join in and talk. So
yeah, and we're really grateful that if that was him, then he did. This is his house. We just want to let people know how amazing it is and how well he did, and he's more than welcome to say anything else if he wants to.
Absolutely, and I appreciate you letting us know that. Adam, do we have any winners for the Renaissance Festival tickets?
Yes, we did. We had Lisa from Burnsville call in and win that pair of tickets.
Lisa, congratulations. We were going to give away another pair, but we lost internet connection, so we'll give away
more pairs next week on the show prior to Labor Day, as we will be off on Friday next week. Yeah, Adam, you got to get yourself out here and check this place out, even if it's just a day trip to check out the museum as well as the village. This is what a fun evening this has just been. We haven't even started yet. I just really enjoyed this.
Yes. Well, thank you for letting us come in tonight and do this broadcast. It was really kind of special to be here early and kind of be in here again and to do it live from here. Like, this is awesome.
So
Paul, you're amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, and quickly, Paul, you think it's the Chippewa Historical Society to look up on, or Chippewa Falls Historical Society to look up?
Chippewa County Historical
I got it right. Chippewa County Historical
Society.
Thank you. My gosh. Time to go. All right. So we'll try this again Monday with maybe. Well, we're not going to have much sleep. So I mean, that's Monday off. So that's how it goes. Monday, once again, we're talking about the horrible disappearance of Jody. And please listen to that because we already pre-recorded it, and it's a pretty incredible interview. And unfortunately, I wish I could say that we could shed new light on the case. No new light has been shed on it since 1995. That's how little that we've been able to find anything about it. Everyone, thank you very much. Adam, thank you very much for filling in and helping us get through tonight. Everyone, we had a great time. I'll be back Monday as we talk to Scott Fuller about Jody Huisentrude. And everyone, have a fantastic weekend. Take care.
It's Brad Friedman, your friendly investigative blogger, journalist, and host of the Bradcast.